Okay, you always want to start thinking in systems. And W. Edwards Deming has a good quote that I love. A bad system will beat a good person every time. I remember there was a client that I had, and he worked in an oil field industry. Really cool, amazing guy, like super smart. And he worked in refilling fuel. And he had this system when he first got his VSA. He had this system of tracking where he was refilling all the different fuels and lubricants and things like that, sending out trucks and stuff. And I remember sitting with him on a Zoom call, and he was like, "Yeah, I have a system, but it's like horrible and it takes so long to do." And I'm like, "I don't care. Just let's sit and do it." And so we're on the Zoom call, and he's going through step by step how he goes about managing all the trucks and monitoring the lubricants and so on and so forth. And I'm sitting there, and it's going on 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. And I think it ended up being like 25 to 30 minutes long video. And I'm like, perfect. And he's like, yeah, it's a really crappy system. I'm like, it's a system. It's working for you. So we took that video and gave it to the VSA, and they documented it step by step. And then he was able to hand it off to the VSA. I'm like, let's just get that on paper first. Yeah, it's a sucky, crappy system, but it's a system that works. Then he was able to let the VSA start taking over aspects of that system. So now he was free to then take that stress off of him and go and build something else and do something. And it made it to where the stress of all of that monitoring was no longer an issue. Yes, it's a bad system. Yeah, it took forever to do. But that bad system beats a good, if let's say he ended up getting sick, nobody else could do that thing. It didn't matter if it was a good system or not. It was in his head. And so now anybody could do it, and they could sit there and complain, this system sucks, blah, 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 blah. But now anybody could do it. So a bad system will beat a good person at it, hands down, every single time.